Welcome back to Ettin Games and Hobbies Win a Box Tournament for Empire War. I'm Justin.
I'm Grant.
And we are here with round 4. Right now we got Vincent and Dakota shuffling up, so we're going to get to see Dakota, see if he can redeem himself. Dakota is still running his Jango FN-2199 Ciena Ray deck, and Vincent is playing Elite Emperor Palpatine. What do you think about Palpatine right now?
I thought Palpatine got a lot of big changes, and a lot of changes that help him, be competitive.
Endurance, endurance is huge. I don't know if it makes him viable, but it sure helps.
Yeah.
One of the good things today is that we haven't seen any Thronkars decks. So, Crime Lord, not a problem. Prized Possession, not a problem. Detention Center, not a problem. Which is kind of sad, like, Thronkar is one of the decks that I really want. I think is, like, really good. And,
yeah, it's a tier 1 deck for sure.
You know I love control from like just playing Snap Solo and disrupting your resources so you can't do anything.
I thought we agreed to not talk about that deck anymore today.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. But Thronkar is like so much better at disrupting your opponent, taking their money, taking their upgrades, and just milling them or crime lording them, doing whatever you want to them.
And they've got some pretty hefty characters, so it's not like you can just chew through one easily in a round or two.
Right. So Vincent is going to have to chew through a lot of health with his Palpatine.
Dakota's going to be able to spread that ability damage from Palpatine fairly well for quite a while.
Yeah, Dakota has 30 health across his characters, which is a lot.
What, you like this reflection, Rob? You like this forehead? Shiny.
Alright, so players are rolling out. And Vincent brought... Is that Frozen Wastes? Or is that Echo Base? Frozen Waste seems like it'd be really risky for Palpatine.
I feel like a lot of Palpatines claim fairly early, so I don't think it would be that risky.
They do, but, getting your damage halved for a turn, potentially?
Yeah, that's brutal.
I think it is Frozen Wastes.
And I don't know if that's going to really be all that useful, because there isn't a character die on Dakota's side on the table that I'm really afraid of if I'm Palpatine.
Exactly. I think Vincent won the roll and his opponents chose the shields.
Smart. So what do you think here? Go 9s first? Oh, upgrade out?
So,
yeah, definitely.
Man, it's good to see that we got to see Dakota at least get one upgrade on 9s on stream today.
Yeah.
Because that last game did not go well for him. So
no.
He's going to gain a resource, and then he has an ambush action. He forgot to spend it. Oh, he remembers.
So now what's he going to do? Roll in? I'm guessing he didn't get a 3 cost upgrade, otherwise we'd be seeing it come out, I'm sure.
I mean, you never know. He might be trying to build his board state wide since the Palpatine's probably going to take it to the long game. He might just want to keep that Vibro Knife to get under those shields. True. And Palpatine rolling hot fire. What is that, 6 damage or 5?
It's 4. It's 2 2s.
So Vincent's asking Dakota if he wants to roll in Jango, so he does.
Polite. I wouldn't have. So, I mean, he's going to half health. He could half health Serena right now.
So Dakota doesn't get any removal. Going to do the 1, and just reminding Vincent that it is unblockable damage.
I would remind them of that.
Definitely.
So who do you think? Who's he going after?
Probably going to go after 9s.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you're not really scared of Jango because you're Palpatine. As Palpatine, you only have one character, so and you're pretty much your first action every round is roll Palpatine.
Yeah.
So
doesn't really matter what you get, just hopefully you roll damage. If not, get rid of their hand.
Yeah, until Dakota is able to get some redeploy upgrades on 9s and they go over to Jango. So I don't know, maybe you do go for Jango first. I don't know.
No, I think 9s is the correct choice. Especially prior rule change, like, definitely.
Well, the thing about Dakota's deck is that the only card draw he would have available to him is Award Ceremony. And I just don't know if Dakota knows about the combo potential of 9s being able to refill your hand and keep overlapping weapons.
Yeah. So he's just got Ciena left. I mean, do you...
So, man, all of his characters are hurting right now. He spreads the 4 damage, puts 2 on Jango, 2 on Ciena Ray.
Yeah, getting 8 damage around, you can't let that happen.
And Dakota bringing out the swiftness again. He likes that card.
Smart kid.
And he's going to use Undying Loyalty to heal. And Vincent's just...
Vincent's like, wait, what?
What does that do?
He should have another action, so couldn't he actually claim right here?
He could, but he's going to just roll in Ciena Ray.
I think I would have claimed.
Well, he has a 1 gun on Jango right there.
Oh, okay. I thought... Sorry, I didn't know that was still out there on the board.
So he could have linked that up with the +2 on Ciena. So
Right.
Vincent claims, gets a resource. And it's only taken 1 damage. It's not looking good for Dakota.
Yeah, this is not going as planned. He's probably going to pitch for Ciena Ray, because just leaving a damage, or leaving a blank on the board with just getting 1, just pinging a shield off. You just can't let this round go by like that.
And that's one of the things about Palpatine is that he's really good for like newer players or kids even, because you know, you just roll his dice and resolve them and the damage comes. You know, he's probably the most autopilot character in the game.
I would agree with that.
I mean, there are ways you can build him and things you can do differently. A lot of people disagree with me on the inclusion of 4-speed. I think that Palpatine is one of the best characters you can play 4-speed on.
I don't know about that. One of the best? You think so?
Yeah, it's so good. It
good.
combos with so many things, like being able to combo 4-speed and a force push special into a Feel Your Anger.
Yeah.
Or combo 4-speed. I don't know. There's just a lot of lines of play. Like I use it to... I run aim and use the force in my Palpatine deck to be able to just blast them for 5 damage.
Right.
Out of nowhere.
I think that's one of the things that makes it so strong. You know, the Feel Your Anger force push play, you can do that on any mono blue.
That's
villain.
true.
And it doesn't have to be mono. You can do that on any villain blue. So what do you think of the matchup? You think the odds are against Dakota or with him, or?
You know, at the beginning of the game, before Palpatine just rolled, 4 damage that Dakota couldn't remove, I would have said it was in Dakota's favor, just simply for the massive health pool. And but this is where having Balatique instead of an elite Balatique instead of Jango would have been really nice.
Oh yeah.
For the extra resource generation. And man,
just guns.
Yeah, I don't see this game going past 5 minutes.
No.
And Vincent has a Rise Again in his hand.
Yep, I saw that. He was kind enough to show us the Rise Again and the Indomitable.
So guys, if you want to win Destiny, just play Palpatine and roll, damage every time.
Rolling damage. I wish it was that easy.
So Dakota rolling in Electro Staff off of a 9s. Gonna hit him for 6.
Yeah, I think that Vincent just getting to resolve that damage, I think seals this game already. I know Dakota still has all 3 characters alive, but I just don't see how he makes it out of here with a win. Dakota has 2 upgrades out, 3 characters still alive, but they're all fairly low now. He's got to spread that damage. He's choosing to spread it some more to Ciena and 1 more to Dakota, or to Jango.
And Dakota's just got to be like, man, how
did it get like this?
Yeah, how did Vincent roll that well? Palpatine only has 2 damage sides, same as Luke. Why doesn't Luke do that?
You tell me, man. My Luke never rolled like that. Lothing Crab says no control against Palp. Yikes, bad times. Yeah, you're very right about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe one of us could go and take a look at Dakota's deck after this, and maybe give him some pointers. I think Trey helped him out a little bit last week. He was playing a 9. I think he was playing Jango 9s. maybe.
I think Clint was playing Jango 9s.
This was last week.
Oh, okay.
But I think Trey went and helped him out with his deck a little bit last week. Blonde on Fire, every weekend there's a youngling melting faces with Palpatine. Yeah.
Good call, Blonde on Fire.
So Vincent plays Indomitable, gives Palpatine 3 shields, and then Vincent claim, or Dakota resolves something, and then Vincent claimed, I believe.
Oh, get that Rise again.
What did he hit?
Feel your anger. Oh, not the one you wanted.
I mean, the thing about it is Vincent, he's not even going to need the Rise again this game.
No, I doubt it. So, and now with Dakota having mixed damage with Jango, he's not even going to be able to use that modified side on Ciena. Rob says, no, he was playing Kylo 9s. He kept forgetting his Kylo ability. Oh, okay.
That's right. That's right. Kylo 9s.
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of time before Vincent just kills all 3 characters in a sweeping blow.
That's the thing about Palpatine is that damage gets spread, but you get into a spot where you just kill multiple characters at once.
Yep.
Indomitable, such a good card for Palpatine. You know, it's dug in with no restrictions.
Yep. And I mean, there is one, but it fits him. It's not a restriction for him. He's the only character that you'll ever play with him.
Exactly.
Just getting 3 shields. I was actually surprised he got to use it. I was expecting the Vibro Knife to just go past it again, but...
Well, he's got more range dice. Well, no, he's got more melee dice than he has range, but... and Dakota actually rolled pretty well that last round, getting the 2 on Jango and the +2 on Ciena.
Yep.
Gordrak, hey, thanks for the follow, man.
Yeah, appreciate it. Hope you like the channel.
We do this every Sunday, usually in the afternoon. Although there's talk about moving to a bi-weekly stream on Sunday afternoons.
Vincent getting that holocron now, just adding insult to injury.
And he's got, what, 7 resources?
Yeah. What can Dakota do to pull this game out?
He could play... I was gonna say he could play like occupation, and but he doesn't even control the battlefield, so he can't do that.
Maybe just chain weapons on 9s and just get out as much as possible. Hopefully
Yeah,
get some
so
redeploys.
he could play Vibronuklers into Vibronuklers into Vibroknife, so that's what he could do 6, 7 damage. I don't know.
I don't know.
Thanks for the follow, K DeVolder. Appreciate it, man. Gordrak, yeah, I do post on the Knights of Ren Discord. Rob is saying, yeah, he can chain a crap ton of weapons, but no blue. Yeah,
True.
Yeah, like I was saying, he could do like Vibronuklers into Vibronuklers into Vibroknife, but you know,
at most you're gonna get Palpatine to what, half health, and
Yeah.
then he's just gonna get Rise again. Uh-oh, lost the dice.
But yeah, guys, if y'all haven't heard of Knights of Ren Discord, I'm sure you have. That's probably where you saw me post and decided to jump on the stream because you didn't have anything better to do with your Sunday afternoon. Nah, because you wanted to hang out with us, right?
Yeah, that's what I want to do. That's more like it.
But yeah, go check out Knights of Ren Discord. You know, it's a great community. Lots of, you know, really knowledgeable players. And everybody there just wants to have a good time. You know, there's nobody bashes anybody for like their deck choices or card choices or anything like that. It's really just helpful discussions, and it's a lot of fun.
That's actually a really good idea, Gordrak, doing a draft on box. I like that. Maybe we should try that.
So did they do? So Gordrak, did they open the packs and draft before the tournament, or was this like after? Like the top 4 agreed to split the box at the end and then drafted.
Oh, Vincent's just sitting on that 3 and plus from the power. 2 shield side. Dakota's got to feel so defeated.
And he's got the +1 on Lure of Power.
Mm-hmm. Got the 3 shields, though. I don't know if that's really what he was hoping for, but he will keep him alive at least. Oh, come on, Rob. Don't act like you don't do it too, man.
The winnings. Oh, okay. So they split the top 4. The top 4 split the box and drafted. Okay. Yeah, that is a really cool idea. I actually have wanted to do that since the game came out. Is to split a box with 3 other guys and draft packs, but I guess I haven't wanted to do it enough because I haven't brought it up. But I don't know. I just feel like somebody would get stuck with something they didn't want, or like feel like somebody else got a better deal out of it than they did.
Maybe we can talk Matt into doing it today. Me, you, and Matt.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Yeah. And Trey.
I call snipers.
I do actually need Ancient Lightsaber, Sonic Cannon, and I'm not sure what else. Something. So Dakota's getting some damage now, but
I think it's too little too late.
Vincent, grab another resource.
Why is it? Do you think it's worth? I guess he just wants the 2 damage to spread.
So right now he needs to deal 3 to Ciena, 8 to Jango, so that's 11. And then 3 more to 9. So he still needs to deal 14. Still needs to deal 17 damage.
For the win.
So Vincent's not out of this yet. Dakota's not out of it yet.
Gordrak just pointing out, no, they drafted among all the players, not just top 4. Top 3 got 2 legendaries, all others got 1. I like that a lot. Somebody slipped that little guy a flank. Good call, Loathing Crab. And yeah, Dakota and Vincent are actually both really good players for their age. They're both fairly young, but they've got a fairly decent grasp on the game.
Yeah, and Vincent's dad actually comes out here, Clint, and plays with him. I talked to Dakota a little earlier, and he said that his dad comes out, but I don't think he's into the game as much as Clint is, which might affect why Vincent's play skill might be a little higher than that of Dakota. I don't know.
Oh, because he gets a little bit more practice at home.
Yeah,
that would make sense. Dakota's just going to start obliterating... Vincent's going to start obliterating characters here in just a second.
I don't know. We thought this game was only going to last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's, Dakota's hanging in there. Those shields have become up really, really clutch for him.
Yeah. Vincent just going ahead and using the Rise Again, even though he doesn't have an upgrade. Can't fault him for that. So what do you think here? Maybe claim from Dakota and then try to get as many upgrades as possible and just try to get back in this?
Yeah, try to draw into some removal.
Yeah, or that. It's tough to run some of the removal in here though, because he doesn't like you. He removes a character dice and he's only running single die versions of all of them.
Right.
What removal do you think he's missing in here?
He doesn't like you. Best defense. We haven't seen either of those. Those are the 2 biggest ones. Electroshock, maybe. Actually, probably, yeah, because 9s is the threat.
Yeah, Jango almost always goes down second or last, even.
Right. A lot of players disrespect him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Loathing Crab, Electroshock.
So Dakota's got a Vibro axe on Jango, which I haven't seen many people play, but it can be a disgustingly good weapon.
It's tough to utilize just because of its double pay sides.
It's like a light bow that you don't have to resolve the special side for. Like,
yeah.
It's got a light bow special on all of its sides.
Yep.
Basically.
All of its damage sides, at least. Because I believe it says before you deal damage with this weapon, you may remove all shields from a character.
Yeah, and then it's got a special a resource.
Yep.
And something else.
See if Vincent can blow out some characters here, and he does. Oh my God!
He hasn't had to reroll his Palpatine dice.
Oh,
I think he's rerolled maybe once. He
just 7 damage.
And like you see Dakota, he's just like talking to him about it, like. You've rolled damage on those so many times.
It's just no big deal. 11 damage. Just, whatever. Oh my god. That is so nasty.
So before Vincent just kept on rolling fire, I was going to talk about Vibroax. I've seen some people including it in Pomaz, which is really interesting because that was one of the biggest weaknesses of the deck. Was when characters would shield up, and Pomaz just couldn't burst through the shields enough damage.
Right.
So putting that Vibroax into Pomaz, being able to, strip those shields off is very helpful.
Yeah, that's smart. I didn't even think about including it in a Pomaz deck.
Yeah, neither did I until I saw somebody post their list they had been running on the Knights of Ren Discord. So
that's a good call. Props to that guy. Dakota finally losing 9s. I can't believe
finally
he lasted
losing a
as long.
character.
Yeah, that too.
But Jango is very stacked right now.
Mm-hmm.
So Vincent has. Yeah, I guess you do. So he's gonna deal. I think he's thinking about who he wants to do that 3-2 because he only needs. He's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he only needs to do 1 to Ciena Ray.
It's 4 with the lower power.
Right. I was just counting up how much health Ciena had.
Oh, okay.
I think you just deal that 4 to Jango.
Oh, agreed.
There have been times where I've played Palpatine and I'll waste damage so that the bonus damage will go to another character, but
yeah.
And it looks like that's what Vincent decided to do.
Yeah, get rid of the shield, 2 shields.
That's actually another point that I learned of running Palpatine is going after their weakest character can be really helpful.
Oh, yeah. Going after the support characters first.
Yeah, the faster you kill their... Because they're going to put the bonus damage on them anyways. And if they do that after you resolve, like maybe a discard and a shield side the first couple rounds, and you can snipe them with a 2 or 3 off a 4-speed aim or something like that, then all of the bonus damage is going to their main character, who might have more health. So it'll take you longer to get to them, and all the bonus damage is going to go to the weaker character.
True.
And they'll stay alive even longer to deal damage to you.
So you're saying it's just better to go through the meat shield to get the damage to where you want faster?
Right.
Makes sense. Gorjak, sorry we didn't see you sooner. I'm not sure which card discussion you're asking about. Vincent actually going to get out of force power here. What do you think? Oh, Vibroax? Thank you, Blood on Fire.
I'm not sure what just happened there.
Later, Loathing Crab. Thanks for coming, man. We will tell Dakota to include control.
So Dakota rerolls, gets a damage on Jango, a resource on the axe, and a blank on the hunt. So Dakota's he really kind of started to make a game of it.
Yeah. Until the rise.
I mean, we were less than 5 minutes in, and all of his characters were half dead, almost just about.
Yep. Those shields are making a comeback, man. They got such a big boost with cards like Fearless and Shoto and it's another shield card that I'm forgetting. There's another one
Fearless?
I'm forgetting. No, I said Fearless
Oh,
and Shoto.
Fearless,
There's one
Shoto.
more. Oh, and Coordination.
Yeah, I still don't like Coordination. I think I'd rather play Jedi Robes.
I don't know about that.
So Vincent decided to spend the resource and roll in the Immobilize.
I think I probably would have just kept that Immobilized. I don't know if I would have bothered to roll it in.
I mean, he's going to have enough resources to rise again next turn anyways if he draws it, so...
True.
And Vincent claims. Looks like. Dakota running Drop Zone in his 3-character deck. Drop Zone is a card that... it was one I was about to bring up when you were asking me about underrated cards.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I would play it in a 3-character deck. Unless I had some like really fast characters like Sabine or something. But yeah, drop zone is ridiculously good.
Yeah.
You know, it's potentially 1 damage or 1 resource for 5-6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if the game goes that long.
Yeah.
And you're able to claim reliably.
Yeah, Blown on Fire. I think we discussed earlier that we think Dakota is a little confused on the Sonic Cannon ability combined with Ciena Ray. Because he plays Sonic Cannon, and I think he wants to use Ciena Ray's ability on the Sonic Cannon. Which is why she's in there. But I agree that Night Sister is most likely the better choice.
So Vincent rolling in. We'll see if Palpatine can keep it up.
I like how we talked about swapping out Ciena Ray for Night Sister and Jango for Ibala, and we just made Rainbow Nines.
Oh my gosh, we are we're so bad. All right, Vincent hitting 4 discard, so that's gonna be and Dakota activating Jango in response.
You could obliterate his hand right here.
And do 4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So Dakota's just gonna deal the 4.
Did you see if Vincent drew the Rise Again? Rise Again.
I did not.
Now I feel dirty. Oh wow, Vincent just choosing to reroll. Wants to get 1 damage and end this game.
Yeah, and I can agree with that. Oh,
He gets it.
yep.
Gets plenty of it. Yeah, it's not a bad choice, especially when you know your opponent isn't running removal.
Yeah. He's running Plastoid Armor, though, which is another pretty okay card. You know, if I'm not running blue and I want like a 0-cost card package, I might run Plastoid Armor. But if I'm running blue, I'd probably just run Rejuvenate, because it's essentially the same thing.
Yeah. It's actually better in my opinion because you can't get rid of it.
Right.
You know, you could rend that if you know your opponent isn't playing.
Exactly, and it takes up an upgrade slot if you want to have other items on them.
Right.
And so Dakota's just going to resolve the Disrupt, and Vincent's going to
Come on.
kill him.
Kill him. Finish him off. I don't know, Vincent. I wonder what he's questioning.
I think... I don't know.
Oh, there we go.
They
realize it now.
So...
Alright, Vincent takes it down.
Yeah, at least we got to see, Dakota actually get some upgrades out.
Oh, yeah.
That time. That last game was just...
brutal.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah.
Especially when... he did not have any luck today with his opponents.
No.
Desmond and Vincent...
rolled like gods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you can't remove their dice, like I said, we'll probably have one of our players take a look at Dakota's deck and try to help him out. See if, we didn't see any removal.
No.
So he might not be running anything.
Yeah.
But other than that, they both played pretty well. Re-rolling the right dice and playing certain cards at the right times. Palpatine's just... when he rolls like that, there's almost nothing you can do.
Yeah. No best defense either, Rob. Yeah, we didn't see it.
Yeah, that was one of the things that Grant asked me earlier was what removal I would run, and that was the first 2 things I pointed out was he doesn't like you and best defense. Because that's one of the advantages of having Ciena Ray in this list is that you can best defense her a couple times, and she's still alive.
And best defense just wipes Palpatine's round.
Exactly. It probably would have been a much closer matchup if those huge damage size that Vincent rolled. Because Dakota's board state was actually looking pretty good. It was actually looked better than Palpatine's. Palpatine had Holocron and Immobilize.
When he got 9s down, he only had the Holocron out, I believe, and the Lure of Power.
Oh, the Lure of Power. That's right. But yeah, Dakota had some good damage dealing upgrades with the Vibro Axe and what else did he have?
He had the Vibro Knife out
there.
Oh,
and he had a flamethrower.
And the flamethrower. So he had some heavy hitters there, but he just lost his 9s just at the wrong time. You know, he kept them alive a lot longer than we were expecting. But
oh yeah, I mean, what we got 6 minutes, a little over 6 minutes left in the round, and all of his characters were half dead after 5 minutes.
Yeah, and we were expecting an 8-minute blowout.
Right, which just goes to show you, like, when you're behind in Destiny, you know, don't quit. You know, keep going. Like, you never know, your opponent could roll bad.
Yeah.
You could draw into a card that, you know, you desperately needed, or I don't know. I've come back from a lot of games.
Oh yeah.
Never count yourself out. Even though I know there's plenty of times on here that I say at this point I would just concede, but I just
very rarely actually concede.
Well, yeah, because I'm usually the one winning, so I'm just kidding.
Says the guy who flipped the table in TTS the other day.
Oh, that's true. I did. I did flip the table. I'll admit that.
All right, guys. I think we're gonna check on our players, make sure that they're finishing up their round. And
yeah.
we'll
So
be back.
yeah, we still got like 5 minutes left in the round, and we are going to be cutting to top 4 shortly. So stay tuned for that, and we'll be back with our top 4. How long should we give the players? How long? 5:20? You think?
I'd say 5:15.
5:15. All right. So we'll be back with top 4. It's gonna be best of 3, because this is a winner box tournament. So we want to give our players the most fair format that we can. Because I mean, it is a huge prize. You know?
Yeah.
I know Grant and I and Rob, you know, doing this every week, you know,
you miss out on those wins.
Yeah, like I am getting to this point where like I'm missing out on playing all these games, and like I know I could be performing well.
Yep.
And winning prizes every week, but so you know, like we do miss out on that quite a bit more than you would think, but
at least you and I miss out on winning it. Maybe not Rob.
Yeah, Rob gets to play every other week when he requests off work or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll be back at 5:15 with our top 4 matches, and stay with us till then.